Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Workshop Wednesday, so you know what that means. Dan, what are we working on today?
We have a very big Ranger.
Yep.
Quite like it, looks quite nice. Big arches, big wheels.
Yeah, it's definitely quite cool.
Big stick-on bits on the bonnet.
Very monster truck.
Yeah, it's quite cool. So this one, basically, guy bought it, was driving back. 2 days later, driving back was okay. 2 days later, ended up pulling up outside the shops. When he pulled up, it's bellowing smoke out under the bonnet, and there was oil pouring down the back of the engine onto the exhaust.
Yep.
So had a look into this one, and basically, if you have a look here, you've got these rings go around the injectors. So here's your injectors. Underneath there is these, and basically they were leaking and pressurizing, and oil was coming out. So what we've done, got all the injectors out of it, put 5 new ones of these in, and then these are just underneath the bolts here. They hold the injectors in, and these seals are all not great, so we put new seals in the injectors, new seals on the bolts for the injectors. Then I took the rocker cover off. I'll explain why in a minute.
I was going to say, are we getting to that?
Yeah, and replaced the rocker cover gasket, which had been siliconed in and things, so it was always good practice to just put it right. Looking at this vehicle, I think it's probably had a bit of engine work. Reason being is there's no clips to hold this hose on. Clips are broken here. There was bolts missing at the back of the rocker cover. But the main reason I took the rocker cover off was took number 1 injector out, has copper washer on the bottom. Took number 2 injector out, put it down like that, no copper washer to be found. So then obviously you start thinking, well, where's the copper washer? So removed the rocker cover, examined it all, copper washer is nowhere to be seen.
We checked all the other
Checked
injectors
everything.
as well.
Yeah, removed all the injectors at the same, obviously to get the rocker cover off. They all had copper washers. So number 2 had no copper washer on the bottom. My concerns are, has it fallen in? Has it gone somewhere? I've examined that engine as much as possible. So it's now all back together, and we're just about to turn the key and see what happens. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about this one because I don't know how it would run without one of these.
Well, there was a little bit of speculation around a few people we've spoken to as to whether it would run or wouldn't run.
So apparently it would run, but it would smoke. Yeah, so let's see what happens. We'll let you know in a second.
I'll stand in this corner. It's not a Power Ranger. No, it's not.
Well, it runs.
Are you happy?
It's still here, I'm not happy. Needs to go. So, very noisy, don't know what you can hear, but the customer also mentioned he could hear like a hissing down the bottom.
Yep.
You look right down here where my torch is pointing, that is a coolant hose.
Oh, that means it's got no coolant in it.
That is a very noisy vehicle.
It is.
So this car, as I said before, looks like it's had a lot of work done on the engine. So not sure what's going on down here, but basically that coolant hose is dripping on the floor.
Excellent.
So the next job is to try and get to it, see if it just needs tightening up or it needs a new hose. Okay, let's crack on.
Yep.
Okay, so turns out it's not coolant, it's so you see this pipe here? So this pipe runs down, goes to underneath here, and it's very hard to kind of show you, but basically, if I can see if I can get my hand down, on this pipe here underneath, it's blowing onto the coolant hose, and the oil that's on the coolant hose is moving out the way, which is what you could see before, but it's also putting loads of moisture out the pipe, so that's why it looked like a coolant leak. So it's actually the EGR pipe that's leaking. Looking now, it looks like it's missing a bolt. So the first thing is to check if it is missing a bolt. If it is, get a bolt in it, see if it reseals. If it doesn't, it's gonna have to be stripped off and put right. So we'll have a little look at that. Thank God for that. So yeah, so as you can see, as I was saying, you get blocked EGR valve fault codes, and most of that is caused by carbon up inside the engine, and obviously this filter piece here. So yeah, so basically that's all blocked. All this coming out of here. Look at all that. Yeah, there's another hole. Couldn't even see it a minute ago.
I guess it's kind of like a chimney, isn't it? You know, you have a chimney sweep to clean out your chimneys. It's like you need an EGR sweep for your car. Oops.
There you go, making a mess here.
Yep.
And then obviously this is your EGR valve. So that's a bit carbon, nowhere near the same as this. But what I'm going to have to do is remove this pipe, clear all this out, leave it all soaking. DPF cleaner, the Wins DPF cleaner is pretty good. Okay. That cleans this up nicely. But the whole reason I took this all off was because, if you can see in there, that is the reason. That was all carbon. I thought that was a snap bolt in there, so basically I couldn't get the bolt to go in no matter what I'd done.
Well, that's obviously been the side that's been blowing then, isn't it? And it's just filled up.
Yeah, so that's the bolt out the top one. So we just double check it all. So yeah, that's the top one. The bottom one, no matter what I was doing, I could not get it to start. So you get that far and then it would lock up.
Do you think it's still just the carbon, or has somebody cross-threaded it?
Don't know, let's find out. So, got to try and work out what size these spanners are, looking how messy they are. It's very tight.
Well, it's probably full of carbon, isn't it, if that's the case? It's there by the glove.
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh,
oh yes, it is.
Oh, why didn't you just say?
I did.
So hopefully if we clean this all up, we might be able to save this EGR. So yeah, plan is new gasket, clean it all up and get it all back together. Okay, so we have the EGR, which I've left soaking and cleaned up. Removed this pipe, soaked all this end, cleaned all in here the best I can. We've got that all fixed with the threads, all cleaned out and fine now. As
looks
you can
loads
see,
better.
And then a new gasket. So plan is try and get it back together, but I'm not looking forward to getting to that bolt. That is one awkward bolt. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so one Ford Ranger, we finally got the EGR on. It was a lot easier to put on than it was to remove, believe it or not. Anyway, it's all back together, some new bolts, new gaskets. So yeah, let's get it started and see if it's still blowing. Better not be.
Fingers crossed. I can't hear it. Well,
Can't
yeah,
hear
you
anything,
can,
it's that noisy, this engine.
you can hear the engine, but I can't hear the hissing the same as we could.
Seems alright.
Well, it's a cracking way to end Workshop Wednesday, isn't it? So, as always, guys, we love the fact that you are watching these, and if you get 5 seconds, just hit that thumbs up button and the bell icon, and you can subscribe and keep watching all of the crazy stuff that we end up doing, and hopefully some of it will be helpful. What do you think, Dan?
I can't hear a thing. Too noisy.
Right, well, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time.